a baffling tale that has left this tranquil lakeside community stunned for days. It is a story that revolves around this lake, Deep Creek Lake, and this home, a vacation home, and a house of evil. It is here where Chip Arthur Lilley III allegedly stumbled into the freezing waters close to death of Deep Creek Lake. Or is there more to the story than this? Hello, my name is Ross Phillip Edwards, and once again, welcome to our program. Tonight, we're going to travel to the depths of this house as we bring you yet another episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Sunday, August 1st. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And about the time that Arthur Lilley Chip III supposedly tumbled or stumbled into the lake, where were you?
I was here in the house when the alleged, as it turned out, 2 alleged incidents occurred on that day.
And as far as you know, you had nothing to do with this incident.
I had absolutely nothing. My son, the 2 parties involved, one was my son, one was my nephew. They came home with 2 very conflicting versions of what happened. There were no eyewitnesses to it. I'm sorry, I do tend to believe my son over my nephew.
Okay.
I hope he doesn't see this video.
But as far as you're concerned, you've had nothing to do with this incident.
I have nothing to do with it.
And you share no guilt?
I share no complicity, no guilt. I think Chip's a lying. You know, I'm trying to keep it clean here.
Can I have some money?
I'm coming.
Can I have some money anyways?
No. Get away, I'm doing something.
We're busy.
Making a video.
We're busy.
Can I say hi?
This is my daughter, Megan. Here, come here just for a sec. Come over here.
Actually, Megan, if you would sit down, were you here Sunday, August 1st?
Yes.
And did you have anything to do with the incident where Arthur Lilley III supposedly fell into the water down on the pier that night?
I didn't have anything to do with it, but I don't believe that Jerry pushed him.
Neither do I. This is Jerry's sister.
Okay, so as far as we know, both of you are innocent and clean.
Nothing to do with it, and we're in Jerry's corner on this 100%. Is Chip around? Is Chip going to see this video?
Chip's a liar.
Yeah, Chip's a freaking liar.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
He wouldn't lie.
Jerry wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't push
anyone.
anyone.
The way Chip
in.
described it, bullshit. Bullshit all the way.
Total bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Get out of my face. I'm sick.
Would you like to ask us?
Hello, I'm here with Carol Lilley and Kathy Ross. And I'd like to know, were both of you here the night of August 1st, Sunday, 1999?
Yes. We were.
And are you aware of an incident that occurred involving one Arthur Chip Lilley III and one Lilley Ross?
Yes, we were.
You were?
I wasn't.
Are you aware of the incident?
No.
Well, I heard about the incident. I didn't see it, but I heard about
Pushing, if it involves pushing.
Yes, well, could you please, well, first we'd like to know, did either of you have anything to do with this incident at all?
it. No, we do not.
And what have you heard?
Well, I heard that Arthur Lilley III fell in the pool and he accused his cousin, Lee Jr. II, of third, pushing him in the lake, and Lee Jr. II denied the whole thing.
And you deny having any part of this entire episode?
I do.
And Carol, do you have anything else to add to this?
I have nothing to add.
Okay. So as far as we know, both of you are completely innocent of this entire event.
Totally is.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Innocent of all charges.
Innocent
Your
of all
Honor.
charges.
And we thank you for your testimony.
You're quite welcome.
Kathy, the camera's over here.
The mirror's over there. What do you want?
I'm here with Mr. Arthur Lilley. Mr. Lilley, were you here the night of August 1st, Sunday, 1999?
I haven't a clue.
You haven't a clue. Let me ask you this question. Are you aware of an incident that occurred between one Arthur Lilley III and one Lilley Ross?
I've heard rumors.
And could you please explain the story as you've heard it?
Well, I've heard both sides of the story, and I frankly, I'm ambivalent.
Ambivalent. So you, sir, deny any involvement in this incident whatsoever?
Absolutely. Christ, Jesus.
All right, do you have any further comment on the subject?
No.
And how do you feel that your son, do you feel that your son is telling the truth, or perhaps he's lying?
No, I think he's talking.
And the truth is?
That Lee pushed him.
Okay. Thank you for your testimonial. And good night. Hello, this is Ross Phillip Edwards, and I'm here with Shannon, Ross, Jenny, and Aaron. Ladies, if you would, we're trying to put together a story here. Were you folks here the night of August 1st, Sunday, 1999?
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you aware of an incident that occurred between one Arthur Lilley Chip III and one Lilley Ross down on the dock?
Yes.
Yes, you are. And Aaron, if you could please give me your version of the story.
All I know is that Chip came back wet, and that he claimed Lee pushed him in, and Lee denied it. That's all I know.
Shannon?
That's pretty much the same for me.
And?
Okay, here's the deal. I know when my husband's lying, because he never can lie with me, because I just know him. He giggles. He wasn't giggling. He was totally telling the truth. I did not push Chip in, and he was so frustrated.
I think he was telling the truth too.
Chip fell in.
It was pretty. He was.
Chip's a klutz.
He
Like
convinced
me.
me.
Chip doesn't lie.
He convinced me. I believe like.
I think Chip's getting his father's sense of humor.
Ladies,
That's what I think.
so, and do you all deny having any involvement in this incident whatsoever?
Deny.
Yeah,
involvement.
deny.
Oh, yeah.
We were in the hot tub.
You were in the hot tub?
Sunday night.
Yes.
Is that the night we all got really
Yeah.
drunk?
Yeah, that was Sunday
Oh,
night.
yeah.
So there was a night of drunkenness that night.
Yes.
And were perhaps some memories blurred, or some, you know,
Maybe,
how
but
much?
not about this.
Not about that.
Not about this, but
Because we weren't quite there
like,
yet.
Even after the fact.
but
Yeah.
there
We were
was
actually
there was a
playing
lot of
the game.
alcohol that night, and a lot of carrying on,
But this
etc.
occurred before the.
Yes.
Ran
We were
the
actually
pre-game
playing
party.
some game called Outburst or
Yes.
Taboo.
Okay, so
Yeah.
something happened.
Yes.
Okay, ladies, thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
and good night.
Good night.
And we're. Once again, this is Ross Phillip Edwards here with Ann Lilley, and I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind, and I want to let you know that you are being recorded.
Okay.
Okay, were you here the night of Sunday, August 1st, 1999?
Yes.
Yes, and are you aware of an incident that occurred between one Lilley Arthur III and one Lilley Ross down on the dock of Deep Creek Lake?
Yes, I am.
And could you please tell us your recollection of this story?
My understanding is that Lee pushed Chip into the water.
Lee pushed Chip.
Yes,
And is that your belief?
yes.
Yes. And have you ever known your husband to lie to you?
No, never,
Never?
never,
Have you ever known your husband to lie to you?
never.
Never. With your hand on the Bible?
With my hand on the Bible.
Okay. And do you deny having any involvement in this whatsoever?
In the pushing?
In any way?
And no, I have no involvement in it whatsoever.
No involvement. Okay, do you have anything else to add?
I have nothing to add.
Okay. This is Ross Phillip Edwards, once again, putting together the story of what happened to